Good morning, Casa Artists. Have you ever built a tree house? Well, we're about to read a story about Audrey and her special tree house. Audrey's Tree House by Jenny Hughes, illustrated by Jonathan Bentley. Your house is getting too small for me, said Audrey one morning. You do look much bigger than you did yesterday, said Dad. But where will you go? I haven't decided yet, said Audrey. So Dad and Audrey went outside to look. How about here? Said Dad. Oh, way too small, said Audrey. How about here? Asked Dad. It's far too big, said Audrey. Or here? It's too crowded, Audrey said. Let's build a house up there. It's very high, said Dad. Almost as high as the sky, said Audrey, but I'm bigger than I was yesterday. So Audrey and her dad went to see what they could find. First, I'll need a staircase, said Audrey, with a banister so I can slide from the top. Dad built a staircase, and somewhere I can play with a bathtub for snorkeling. Dad built a place to play. And somewhere to sip tea, please, said Audrey, and a place to hide the dirty cups. Dad made somewhere to sip tea. A blue bed would be nice, said Audrey, so I can keep my secrets underneath. Dad made a bed. Now I need a chair for every guest. Dad made chairs. And don't forget a stove so I can make cupcakes and lick the bowl clean. Dad made a stove. It's a very high house, said Dad. Thank you very much, said Audrey. It's almost as high as the sky. Well, good night, my darling, said Dad as he tidied his tools. Don't stay up late. Audrey's tummy turned over. I don't have my fluffy blanket, she said. You can borrow my sweater, said Dad as he walked down the staircase. Audrey sniffed. I think I've caught a cold, she said. I might sneeze the leaves off the tree. Dad headed up the path. You can rake 'em up in the morning, he said. Audrey's knees trembled. But I've eaten the cupcakes, she said. My tummy might grumble and wake up the birds. Birds don't mind waking up early, said Dad as he passed the pond. But what if it rains during the night, Audrey said. I might wash away in a flood. I know where there's a staircase, said Dad. Do you? Said Audrey. It leads to a place safe and warm, said Dad. Does it? Said Audrey. There's soup for two and 2 snug beds. You can always come home with me. Are you sure? Asked Audrey. Very sure, said Dad. Even if I'm bigger than I was yesterday, said Audrey. Even if you're twice as big as you were yesterday, said Dad. For as long as I like, asked Audrey. Even longer, said Dad. Audrey ran up the path, and together they climbed the steps to the house, which wasn't too small at all. The end. I hope you guys liked that story. Now let's see if we can make our own treehouse.